Hello and welcome to this broadcast for this Tuesday night with the Mountain Vista Golden Eagles and the Heritage Eagles. Uh, it is very exciting night. Welcome and I'm joined today by my friend here, Brian Shockley. How are you, Brian?
I'm great tonight, Yvonne. How are you?
Good. So we the Mountain Vista Golden Eagles already had the first game against Grandview in a tough loss 2-1.
Indeed, they did. And, talking to the girls, I think they really want to take their energy from that game and put it out onto the field tonight and try and come out with a win.
Certainly the pressure's on them since they had the title, and this is gonna be the first league game, the game that counts. Um, so let's see how they come to the field.
Yeah, let's see how they play. I think we're going to see a pretty offensive game played by Vista. I think they're going to want to keep the ball down in the Heritage Eagles defensive zone and try and put a lot of scoring chances on goal.
It seems that we're gonna start with a 4-4-2, with Bailey Baker in goal.
Yeah, and Bailey Baker only a sophomore this year, I believe. If not, she's a junior. She had a great postseason last year, Yvonne.
Shay Jones is gonna start up top again along with Paige Livingston. It seems so. This seems to be a change in this coach this um lineup considering last game where she played Katie Harris and Paige Livingston.
Yeah, and I think that's who the Mountain Vista wants to put their whole offense through. I think Katie Harris and Paige Livingston are going to try and be that those go-to strikers up front. I think that we're going to try and feed everything through them, through the midfield, through up to them, so they can get good scoring opportunities.
I've always said that in the first 20 minutes of every single game, uh, these the first 20 minutes are vital to get to know the teams. Heritage, we know, is a very physical team that plays to die, to kill or to die, and Mountain Vista is um, very tactical, very likes to have good possession of the ball. That's how he likes it.
Yeah, I think you're very right, Yvonne. I think Mountain Vista, if possible, would like to have possession of the ball 60, 70% of the game, have those opportunities that they want. They definitely don't want to give up the ball early, especially early scoring opportunities.
It's gonna be a very physical game. You're gonna have to expect a lot of fouls. It's gonna be a very contested game because everybody wants to beat Vista. Vista is the team to win, to beat.
Yes, and they've got that state title from 2017 that everyone's going to be gunning for. They're the team to beat for sure.
And Heritage with the looking for the crossing ball.
Yeah, but that defensive line holds strong with Jalen Hendren back there getting a good clear. See what Sawagid can do as she puts a little pressure on the ball. And Jalen Hendren, she was the story of that defensive line during the playoffs, Yvonne, wasn't she?
Oh yeah, she was a rock. She was truly a wall, and she's missing her partner in crime, Corey Hoyer, who is reportedly injured with an ACL, tough injury, 9 months at least. Um,
Yeah, very tough injury. I think she, of course, senior year wants to be out there with her teammates and wants to do the best she can to play, but an ACL is very important and very vital to especially the sport of soccer.
Unfortunately, this is a very experienced team with 9 seniors. This is gonna be really tough for them next year. So let's see how they hold up. But we hope that the experience is vital for this. Bailey Baker with the punt. It's gonna be a throw-in for Mountain Vista.
All right, we seem to be all systems go now. Sorry, we were getting the clock up for you guys who are watching. All right, Yvonne, what's your diagnosis of these first 3 minutes of play?
Like I said, it's gonna be a very physical game. Mountain Vista is gonna try to get the long pass, like right now, from the throw-in to Shea Jones. It's gonna go to Shea Jones to.
That's Katie Harris right there. Katie Harris looked to pass it up, but her left wing did not go all the way up there.
So I was mistaken. I thought it was gonna be Paige Livingston.
Yeah, it looks like it's Shay Jones and Paige Livingston. So you were right. You were half
I was
right.
right. So Paige Livingston should be playing in a attacking mid position, Uh, this might be a 3-5-1.
Yeah, that's another option T was talking about. The 3-5-1 would be very interesting to watch because you'd only have one person playing striker.
The thing that T likes is he likes to have a very balanced team, very focused on getting the ball through midfield, back and up.
Yeah, agreed. And as we see down here, defenseman number 7, Ashley Van Cleef, kicks the ball out of bounds, lets her team recover. This defensive line has to be considered one of the best in the state, Yvonne. I mean, the the pressure that gets put on them game in, game out, and they can only hold Grandview to 2 goals, hold hopefully Heritage to 0.
Now we cannot underestimate this team. They lost very valuable players with McKenna Bailey, Brim Boink, and Taya Schubert, who they all went to ECNL, but they have really good talent with Kate Albee, AJ Stevens, Shay Jones.
Yeah, there's definitely some fresh talent. Definitely a different team than last year, but talent-wise, I think they're just as good, if not better. Good defensive move there by Jalen Hendry to kick it out to her fellow senior Sawagat. Sawagat's going to look. She looked a little bit offsides. I don't think the linesman saw her down there. Here goes Sawagat again. Sawagat gets stopped by the defenseman. Good defense there by Heritage. Kind of swallowed her up.
No, Jamie Sawaget is one of those players that you are always going to look to start your offensive plays. She's one of those players that is very explosive when she attacks, very fast, very technical, very tactical. She always have that good pass that can be determinant for every game.
Indeed, Yvonne. I think she's who you want on that right wing. I think she's the one who you want flying up and down the field, wanting the ball kicked to her in the corner so she can cross it to her strikers. I think she's the type of leader you want on the side.
Now here's my question about Bailey Baker. She's one of the incognitos in this team. She did not play that much in that last season, but she played all the playoff stretch, and she certainly played a huge role in the team's title.
Oh, yes, for sure. I think her huge 2 um, penalty kick games in the playoffs against Pine Creek and against Grandview, where she somehow found a way to pull those games off. I mean, you can't ask more from a sophomore, and now she's a junior. She's going to be asked a lot from, and I think she can step up to the challenge.
And I hope that with the leadership of the backline with Jalen Hendren, she can be able to manage the pressure, and especially with these demands. She's not a very.
That was an interesting move there. Did you see how Jalen Hendren stepped up and Macy Paulson immediately filled in that back defensive role just in case? That just shows the intelligence of Macy and Jalen together on the field. And I think that dynamic is going to help clear a lot of balls out of the defensive field.
Like I was saying, she was not a very relaxed person. She's a very demanding person, and she's a tough coach. I'm gonna tell you this right now. So I hope Bailey Baker can manage that.
Yeah, I think Bailey Baker will do just fine under T. I think she's got the heart and determination to be a great goalkeeper, and I think that's what she wants to be. And she's getting these big starts. I mean, early in the season, I think she's going to be the girl they want in goal.
Now we see on the sidelines Savannah Mills warming up, maybe getting ready to play a few minutes.
It looks like Paige Livingston is with her. So Paige Livingston is not out there. That's our bad. It is actually Barrett Brookfield out there. They look a lot the same. Blonde hair, short, very fast, very good.
I had the fortune to manage Paige Livingston, and what I could tell you from her is that she demands herself a lot. She's very hardworking. She's really fast, and she has that smell that you need in a striker. So she's gonna be really important.
Yeah, I think just her being a senior up in the front with Shay Jones, I think she's going to try and teach her the ways of the striker in the Mountain Vista offense, and I think her leadership up there is going to help out a lot. Speaking of Shay, there she is right now.
And speaking of leadership, Macy Paulson is gonna be huge in the midfield. That Tay Schubert and even Haley Schubert Senior are gone. She's gonna be that backbone in the midfield that you're gonna have to look and expect her to come with some great plays, with some great passes their forwards.
Yeah, I think you're definitely gonna have to rely on her to be our backbone, our main midfielder, everything. She's got to be the leader of the team. Whatever she wants has to go, and I think she's got the voice to do it. She's definitely got the skill to do it, and now it's just does her team have the execution to do it. And there's Barrett Brookfield chasing down a ball. Oh, sorry, that's not Barrett Brookfield. That is Katie DeRosier, the junior, chasing down that ball. She's also midfielder, but it looks like she's swinging up a little bit to try and put some pressure on Heritage in this early part of the game.
Yeah, they're gonna try to confuse the defense a little bit. They're gonna try to switch a little bit of this on the positions and get some attack going, which seems like they're playing a little sloppy right now. Which I mean, it's the first 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah, they got to get used to the turf and the feel of the ball, and I'm sure the nerves are still in there a little bit. Adrenaline's rushing. They're just getting ready to find it and lock and load.
And it's barely the second game, so we got a lot coming from the Vista girls.
Indeed. It looks like Van Cleef will be playing that back sweeper role on the defensive line. That was held by Jalen last year. You think that's a smart move by T to move Jalen more towards the outside?
She definitely has she definitely has the capability to do that. She's all terrain, you know. She's one of those players that you can rely in her in every position, even as a defensive mid, which she did play out her a little bit last season. Um, so we'll see what they got from her.
Free kick from Heritage, looking to fly it. It's going all the way into the box, but Jalen Hendren all over that one. Good job there by kicking it out on Heritage. Gets the ball for her team. Throwing for the far side for Vista.
Now, Heritage must be pressure because, like I said, Vista is the team that everybody wants to beat in every sport, not only in soccer. And Vista always seems to have a lot of good players. Seems to always be stacked with the greatest players, and even in Colorado, you know. And they're gonna be tough to beat.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be tough to beat. I mean, you just saw right there it was Hendren to Shea to Brookfield, and it just barely got cut off. But it's those explosive plays like that that could really spark something in this offense and get them multiple goals a game.
The key here is that Mountain Vista has the possession of the ball as much as they can. That they explode their flanks, that they explode their velocity, and their vision to control the game however they want and however T wants.
Yeah, and if you watch right now, I think Heritage is doing a great job of possessing the ball, making sure Mountain Vista doesn't get the ball too much too early. It looks like a foul's called here on Heritage. Mountain Vista's going to get a free kick from about the 50. Think they're going to take a shot from here, Yvonne?
I wouldn't bet on it, but
60 yards?
Mountain Vista is always very dangerous on those stationary balls. T always practices during the week.
And Van Cleef's going to bomb it in, looking for Brookfield over on that far. Nope, DeRosier, sorry. DeRosier is on that far side. She's just got no help down there, unfortunately, but not a bad play by Vista. Good
No.
idea.
The thing about the Russia is that she's small, yes, but she's very tough and she's very fast, which is seems to be like a lot of the attributes that team has.
And it looks like Barrett Brookfield and Jamie Swaggart are coming out, and they're being subbed for Paige Livingston, the senior, and Savannah Mills, the senior. Surprised to see Savannah not getting the start. You think something happened in practice? Maybe her grades weren't good. What do you think happened there?
I wouldn't bet on the grades, but I think T is better on giving the freshman more, or the freshman more of a confidence in the B squad. You know, she's one of those coaches.
Yeah, I think so. I think she wants to give Barrett Brookfield as much opportunities as possible. I think she sees Barrett Brookfield as the future, the next Savannah Mills, who has played all 4 years of her high school career at Vista, who has led this team to a state title. I think Barrett Brookfield can easily fill that role, and so experience has to come along with it.
Speaking of legacy, it's gonna be really interesting to see who can fill those shoes of Katie Joella,
Yep.
who has been very powerful symbol for Vista or Vista soccer team, and hopefully either Shay Jones or Paige Livingston or even Katie Harris soon fill those shoes.
Yeah, unfortunately for Katie Joella, she kind of got overshadowed by Mal Pugh and Mal Pugh's kind of um, iconicness at Vista Soccer. We have to remind ourselves, Katie Juella had 19 goals last year, Yvonne. And they only played in 18 games. That's more than 1 goal a game. I mean, she just set the bar higher and higher and higher every single game for the strikers, and you knew when time came she was gonna perform and put something in the back of the net.
Not only that she did, but how she did them, it was impressive. She's one of those players that has the ability to run at least 30 yards and get a shot on goal and score a banger. You know.
Exactly. Looks like Heritage is gonna try and get a counter push up here. We'll see if Vista allows it. Here goes Heritage up that side. Jalen Hendren steps in, shuts it down. Still fighting for the ball. Jalen's going to win it, give it to Macy. Paulson's going to look out, find her defenseman. That is defenseman number 19, Romero. And Romero looks for Shea, and Shea just pounds it out of bounds.
The strategy seems to be that Vista's going to try to go from the back to try to look for possession, and try to look for options and creating space.
Yeah, exactly. I think Vista wants to put the ball in the offensive zone, give themselves chances. Definitely don't want what's about to happen right here, which is a great ball by Heritage. Can she keep it up? No. Van Cleef's going to cut that off and let that one roll out of bounds for a goal kick. Just a little too much pace on that pass there.
Here's the thing that Monte Vista has to be careful with. They can get very caught up with possession, having the possession and getting the passes quick, and not being careful with who's behind them or who's in front of them, and then getting those crosses.
Yeah, I agree. I think they can be very dangerous, but also they can kind of be caught on their heels sometimes, and that's definitely a weakness Heritage is probably going to try and exploit. And that's probably a weakness for all teams, not just Mountain Vista. That defensive line gets a little caught in a rut, and they're on their heels, and they explode by them.
And I'm quite surprised that T hasn't been standing up the whole game. He's been on the bench. He seems pretty relaxed. So does Coach Jeremy Hayes. So
yeah, I think T's probably going to wait until the second half to rip into her team, especially if we see what's happening now with Heritage having more scoring opportunities than Vista. I mean, I haven't seen Vista take a shot yet. I've seen Heritage take 2. So we'll see what Savannah Mills can do here as she zooms on by that defenseman. She's got 3 on her, and she doesn't care. She's going to look for Jones. Beautiful ball to Jones. She's got DeRosie on that far side if she finds her. Not quite. Oh, it's back to Jones.
you know what I feel.
Bummer.
You know what I feel from Shea Jones. She seems very nervous. She doesn't seem like she has realized that she's on varsity, that she has to think quicker.
Oh, good move by Mills there. She's going to put this in the corner. Oh, takes a shot. Oh, right to the keeper. Good shot, though, by Savannah Mills. Not a bad look.
Yeah, Savannah is going to be the leader in the defensive offensive side when Jamie's not in, and she's definitely a really dangerous player.
That's a good kick by the Heritage goalkeeper. Oh, that's a handball by Van Cleef. They're not going to call that, though. They're going to keep playing. And it looks like it's going to be Heritage ball. You can see that handball from all the way up here, Yvonne.
Oh, yeah. And this is the thing that the referees have to be careful with. Any one of these mistakes can be detrimental to any of the teams. And as we know, Chasa referees don't seem to pay attention a lot to the rules, and it's kind of sad. But they don't get paid to do that much, right?
Yeah, they don't pay much, and that was a good run there by senior Olivia Grierson for Heritage. She thought she could put the ball on. She thought she could maybe get a foot and deflect the ball, but Bailey Baker all over that one. We'll see what Paige Livingston can do on this counterattack. See if she can make the keeper flustered. Works pretty well. There it is. Throwing for Vista.
That's what I've been saying. Paige Livingston's going to fight for every ball she sees. She's going to have that instinct of wanting to attack every time.
It looks like Jalen Hendren, Shea Jones, and number 9, Katie Harris are all coming out of the game. Going in, Barrett Brookfield, number 11, Ryan McCabe, and number 5, Caitlin Sager. 2 seniors and a sophomore going in. I think they're going to probably stack up these seniors pretty soon, trying to get a goal in the back of the net.
Now, Caitlin Sager, she can shoot. She is fast. And we're going to see how performs. When first off, when I had the chance to manage her, she was insane.
And she's a defenseman too,
Hmm.
which is kind of surprising. If you look at her, you think, oh, definitely striker. She's got the accuracy, she's got the legs, she's got the speed, like you were talking about. But defenseman, which means she likes playing that back role. She likes clearing the ball, keeping her goalie safe. And it looks like another sub here. Number 13, Kate Albee coming out, and number 24, AJ Stevens going in. It looks like T's rotating everyone in, trying to get everyone the feel for the game, maybe see who she needs to keep in the game for a key goal.
And I think that's a good strategy. She's gonna try to she's got a lot of elements to play with, and that's a good problem. That is a problem, but that is a good problem.
It's exactly the problem you want to have. And just an unfortunate pass there by Cassandra Romero. AJ Stevens doing a good job of getting the ball back, though. Looks for DeRosier. DeRosier's got the speed to get up the field, but good cutoff. The fresh sub looks for Paige Livingston. Is Livingston going to get there? Oh, she is not, and that's going to be a... they're going to let it play, but that was a little dangerous by Livingston going into the keeper like that.
I thought it could have been, they could have gotten away with a PK. I don't know, but
she ran into the keeper. I think the keeper had the right to the ball there, and it was Livingston who kind of ran into her.
But she's gonna have that instinct the whole game.
See what Vista can do now as they try and push the ball back up, but Heritage is playing pretty well right now, Yvonne. I mean, they're not giving Vista the opportunities that they would get last year, the quick goals, the quick breaks.
And like I said, the first 20 minutes is gonna be about recognizing each team weaknesses and strengths. Those 20 minutes have passed. Now it's time to go ahead and put everything you get out there.
Exactly. I think we're just over halfway through this first. I think they're going to have to just buckle down, grind it out, and I think they're going to need to try and put some opportunities on net.
Like I said, this is going to be a league game. This is what counts towards your seeding, and every game counts. Every minute counts.
Exactly. It looks like Paulson wanted to find DeRosier, but just a little strong and a little high. DeRosier ain't giving up on that ball, though. She's going right for it. Oh, good job by Paulson to get her body in the way and get that ball back. Good move. She's got DeRosier on her left side. I think she's going to use her. Oh, good ball by DeRosier for Livingston. Livingston down in the corner. She's looking for a center maybe. DeRosier going outside. And it's going to be a throw-in for Mountain Vista. Dangerous down there in that corner, wouldn't you say?
This is what Vista needs. Vista needs to get cluster, get everybody on one side of the ball, and get possession of the ball. Spread out when they get possession.
Looks like Shea Jones and Katie Harris coming back in the game. Coming out, Paige Livingston and DeRosier. So Vista switching up their strikers about every 6-ish minutes or so. You think they're just trying to get fresh legs, fresh looks? What do you think they're doing there, Yvonne?
I think T is trying to test out. T is trying to test out her offensive abilities.
Yeah, I agree. And if that ball sneaks out to corner, and it does, that's going to be a corner kick for Mountain Vista. Good job by Mills down there with two defensemen to somehow get a corner kick out of it.
And that's going to take... Savannah Mills is going to take the corner kick. And luckily they have Shea Jones. That's an opportunistic chance for them.
Mills looking for the middle. Good punch out by the keeper, but it goes right to Cassandra, and Romero is not able to put a shot on net, unfortunately. And here comes a quick counter by Heritage, but as you can see, 4 Golden Eagles were ready for it. One of those being Macy Paulson, another one Caitlin Sager, and now Van Cleef with the ball.
And this is one of the characteristics that she has. She has to have her defensive line when there's a corner kick.
Caitlin Sager right there standing in the way, not letting that one by. Barrett Brookfield trying to do some work. See what she can do. Here's Savannah Mills on that far side. Oh, that's going to be a trip up on Mills. Debatable, but she definitely got a piece of her.
Physical every single game. That's one of the key words here. Physical.
Agreed. They've got to keep it physical. I think if they do that, they can wear Heritage down and get a result like last year, 3-0 win.
And like in everything, Heritage is very competitive. The boys are not as good as the girls, but the girls are others are gonna fight, and but Vista, Vista is Vista.
Yeah, I think when you talk about the boys soccer team, I think they got a little frazzled and disappointed when most of their players went to ECNL and they lost some key roles like Craig Cordero and some big names like that. But T's done a great job with both the boys and the girls to just have them keep fighting no matter what happens. I mean, take this girls team. They lost so many key players from last season who should have come back and played this year, but aren't allowed to because they're club sport. And I mean, they're out here and they're looking just as good as last year.
In every team that T coaches, there's always spirit. The team that if you fall, I'm holding you up. The team that always says, I'm here for you. I'll have your back.
Agreed. And Romero's looking for a ball to Mills, but she just didn't quite get that how she wanted to, and it goes out of bounds. Be a throw-in for Heritage. Wow, you think the ref's going to let her walk all the way up to the 50? Ball went out around the 40. One of the mysteries that I'll never understand as a soccer fan. Let's see what Mills can do. Mills has Brookfield. Can she hit Brookfield? Brookfield is still onside. Oh, and they're going to call her off. It was close. I think she probably had a step too far, but it was close.
They're going to have to keep up with Savannah Mills. She's going to have to be that player that, with her leadership, she can, tell the youngsters to keep up with her.
Yeah, I agree. I think she's going to be, her and Macy Paulson are going to be the two key seniors on this team. Everything's going to be fed through Macy or through Savannah, and that's going to be the key to getting a lot of goals and putting a lot of shots on goal. See what Katie Harris can do here. She gets the foul call on her. That's a good play right there by Katie Harris, standing her ground, getting the foul called. She's going to go to Savannah Mills.
Interesting play here.
Mills looking for Jones. Jones, ooh, that could have been a hand.
Oh, she's
Jones,
take it.
Jones had Brookfield right there on that far side. Katie Harris and Jones just unable to put something out. And you look at Shay Jones and you just wonder. I mean, she looks a little frustrated and flustered out there, Yvonne.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not like her at this point. She doesn't seem to be on top of her game. And I hope she can recover from that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's nerves or something, but she's supposed to be playing striker right now. Or no, she is playing that left wing, so she is in position, but just watching her, she just doesn't look into the game right now. It looks like her mind is somewhere else.
And Barry Brookfield and Savannah Mills seem to be having that connection. She seems to be moving for her a lot of times.
Jones looking for Brookfield here in the corner. Brookfield's going to get called for the push down. Yeah, she probably pushed her a little bit, got her feet caught up. It's nice to see her getting up and being okay, though.
Part of the circumstances of the game.
Yeah, that's just part of the game, being physical, especially if you're on the defensive line. That offense is going to do whatever they can to get that ball away from you and try and get a shot on net.
Especially with the velocity that Vista has.
Especially with the velocity Vista has, I agree. We'll see what Heritage can do off this free kick. They're probably going to try and put it fairly far. Doesn't look like that though. They went pretty short. See if Brookfield can cut it off.
Both keepers in the last 5 minutes have been very calm.
Shay Jones with the shot.
Ooh,
oh, wide. Didn't look like she struck that the way she wanted to. Maybe it caught her up on the calf or the shin a little bit, not quite on the foot.
She seems nervous. She definitely seems nervous.
Yeah, you wonder if it's probably just sophomore nerves getting out in the big girl varsity field for the first or second time. But she did have a goal against Grandview, so it'll be interesting to see how she carries over from that experience. I'm sure that was one for her to remember. Macy Paulson now with the ball. Oh, Shay was looking for Brookfield, not quite there.
Macy Paulson is going to be one of those girls that it's going to be very, very, very important to hold that equilibrium that the Vista team needs.
See what Baker does here. Gives it a good boot. Katie Harris right there to receive, but not Heritage takes it over. Poor ball control there by Vista. They wanted to get that to Mills, but they just couldn't get it down. And Mills not giving up on the play. Gets the ball, gives it to Harris. Harris to Paulson. Let's see what Paulson does here in the middle of the field. Gives it right on back to Mills. Just like that, two seniors are on the field. Comes Romero on defense now, squaring up number 14 for Heritage.
When you get to the 50-yard line, the Vista team doesn't seem to have that connection they used to have last year. Ooh, great opportunity for Barrett.
Yeah, just poor touch there. She needed to kind of get that a little forward, not quite to the side, and just an unfortunate touch for Brookfield. If she had struck that a little better, she probably would have been in key opportunity, and they're going to call her offsides again. That's probably just Brookfield not being able or not recognizing this varsity level of speed of play and how the defense lines can move just like that.
10-ish minutes, nothing in the scoreboard. Seems to be a pretty calm game, so to speak.
Yeah, everything is being played right now between the defending 20-yard line and the offense 20-yard line. Everything is right in the middle of the field right now. Couple chances for Heritage, one really good chance for Mountain Vista. We'll see. There's 10 minutes left, though. I'm hoping Mountain Vista can get at least one, maybe if it'd be great for two, but at least one more opportunity to get a shot on net.
Shay Jones
trying to work back in the middle of the field, and she does. Looks for Barrett. Barrett goes to Mills. Mills needs to just fly up this side. Oh, she goes over to Katie Harris. Can Katie Harris, is she going to take a shot here? With the left foot? No, not quite.
Keeper.
Good save by the keeper there. I mean, not a strong shot, not too strong of a shot, but better than no shot.
Well, do you see those triangulations? Great passes there. Each team was the team was spread out, and they were able to connect good passes.
Ball movement was the key to that shot. Agreed. I agree, Yvonne. I mean, they had three Golden Eagles touch that ball within probably 3 seconds. I mean, they were going bang, 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 and then Katie Harris with the left foot trying to take a shot, and it just probably wasn't where she wanted to put it.
Not only is the movement with the ball important, but the off movement without the ball is vital.
Couldn't say it better myself, Yvonne. Van Cleef with the free kick here for Vista. We'll see if she tries to get it down to Brookfield or Mills. Looking for Brookfield, maybe even Katie Harris, but good job by Heritage on staying strong on that defensive line. Shake Jones going to be able to run that ball down. She is. Let's see what she can do. Trying to find Katie Harris, just way strong of a pass.
Macy Potter seems to be all over the place. She's already crossed the 50-yard line twice, trying to get some advancement on the efforts to get something going offensively.
Good jump there by Romero, cutting that ball off. It was fortunate it went a little too far, but those are the type of things I think in this close game for the first half at least that'll put one team or the other on top, whether it be the Golden Eagles or the Eagles. Van Cleef there on the defense for Vista. See if she can drag the ball away. Does a good job, and she ultimately wins that ball. Oh, great pass up to Brookfield. Brookfield trying to find Katie Harris, intercepted there.
Vista's offense seems to be a little bit rusty. They don't seem to have the connection. And it's early in the season. It's barely second game. Although they practice a lot these weeks. But it's game setting is different than a practice setting, and let's see what happens.
And if this doesn't show the coaching at T, I don't know what does. Savannah Mills comes out for Katie DeRosier. I think Katie DeRosier is going to take over Savannah Mills' position next year after she graduates. I think they're going to want her to be that senior leader on the right side.
Absolutely, and there's gonna be a lot of leadership next year, as well as there is this year with 9 seniors. There's gonna be a lot of juniors that are gonna have to step up and keep that legacy going.
Yeah, I agree. I think key juniors, Katie DeRosier, Bailey Baker, and keeper. I think they're gonna need some of those big senior or big juniors to step up next year. Maya Winslow in the midfield is a junior as well. She's gonna have to step up and help, and probably take over Macy Paulson's position, which she's held for 3 years now.
Yeah, and they're really hard shoes to fill because Vista has not failed to go through at least the Final Four in like the last 3 years.
Yeah, Vista's been almost perfection these last couple years. I mean, with only a couple little hiccups here and there.
And a lot of people seem to demerit Coach Steve's merits, but she's been vital on this team success all the way from tryouts, picking the right players for the team, and even the bonding that she encourages, and just putting the right people on the pitch.
Yeah, I agree. I think T is she is Mountain Vista Soccer. She is what makes it so great. I think without her, the program would have all this talent but not know what to do with it.
Not only is she a coach, but she's like the team's mom. You could say that. You know, she cares not only about her players as players, but as persons too.
Yeah, I agree. And Mountain Vista subs in freshman Chantel Hafner, so they're going to have DeRosier, Hafner, and Katie Harris as what look like to be the three up front. I know all three won't play striker. There's no reason for that, but those are going to be probably the three goal scorers for Mountain Vista for these last couple minutes.
Interesting front three. I don't know if they have played for each other with each other, but it's gonna be really interesting to see.
AJ Stevens and Shay Jones coming out of the game now. AJ Stevens stayed in there for in defense pretty long. I wonder if T's trying to give her a bigger role in that defensive line or what's going on there. Here's a great chance. Jamie Sawaga's just not going to be able to put a shot on goal. Great pass right up the middle to Jamie Sawaga. She's just unable to put a shot on net.
And she's now on the left side of the field. You know, Savannah with those feet, she can do anything she wants. She's got that power. She's got that velocity. She's got that spice.
Yeah, Jamie Swaga's definitely got what they need to play, and we'll see if Heritage can make anything of this counterattack right now. They've got 4.5 minutes left in this first half. Let's see what they can do. Big throw in for Heritage. See if they can get a shot on goal. Great defense by Jalen Hendren out there. Or that was Macy Paulson, I'm sorry. Chantel Hafner, the freshman, looking to make something happen for Vista. And right up there with her is Katie DeRosier. And making the contact is number 11, the sophomore, Ryan McCabe. McCabe again with the ball. Just a little too strong, gives it all the way back to the goalkeeper. All right, Yvonne, you got 3.5 minutes left in this first half. What do you want out of your team right now?
If I were T, I would tell them to get everything out there. They have nothing to lose. This team is the one that has to put everything out there. They just have to keep possession of the ball. That's all they have to do. They have the capacity, they have the players, and they have the intention to do that. They have the talent too. So I don't know. I'll just give them the encouragement to just keep possession of the ball, keep going forward, always keep passing, but always have directional passing. You know.
Yeah, I agree. I think if you're T, this is Vista's game to lose in my eyes. I think they're the better team on paper. They're the better team in heart. I think this is their game to truly lose. So they got to go for it in this last 3 minutes. I mean, they've got nothing to lose at all. And there's going to be a call right there on Ryan McCabe. It'll be a free kick for Heritage.
And I feel like these 2 minutes are gonna be really, really important for the continuity of the game, as far as who's gonna get the upper hand.
Yeah, I think whoever goes into halftime who feels the momentum is going to come out second half and really could possibly put a dagger in the other team. And here comes Chantel Hafner. She's got DeRosier on her right. She's good feed. Here goes DeRosier into the corner. Can DeRosier find a cross? Not quite. Bummer. Good opportunity there by Chantel Hafner to bring it upfield. Found DeRosier, but DeRosier couldn't put it back in the middle. Here's Romero. She will most likely go back to Baker, and she does. Baker's going to give it a boot.
You know, Baker's that keeper you can always trust, no matter what.
There's Sawagat fighting for the ball and winning it. Here's Paulson in the mid. Looking for DeRosier, just a little too strong. Oh, mistake there by Heritage. Can DeRosier capitalize? Not quite. I think Heritage is finally feeling the pressure of Mountain Vista. I think they're getting steps on them and coming quick, and I think it could fluster Heritage into giving up a goal.
You know, this girl Romero, um, we haven't seen her a lot, but she's one of those girls that's been effective.
Mm. Call there on Chantel Hafner. I don't really agree with that call. There was definitely a hold on Heritage, and I think Hafner was just trying to get it back, and Heritage will be awarded the free kick, unfortunately. Heritage is going to try and get a couple shots here as we approach 1 minute left in this first half. Can Mountain Vista get the ball back and get a scoring opportunity? Here comes DeRosier up the side. Looking for Hafner, not quite.
And you see almost every single attacking opportunity for Vista has been through the left side of the pitch, uh, which seems to be very repetitive, but it seems to be working. Although they don't seem to have a lot of success there, so that's gonna be something to talk about throughout the halftime.
Yeah, I agree. And one thing that's different about high school soccer compared to professional is there is a clock. So in 23 seconds, this thing will run out, and there will be no finishing of the play. Once that clock rings, the play's done. There is no extra time. There is no chance for that play to finish developing. And it looks like that's probably going to be it for the end of the half, as it looks like Katie Harris has called offsides on that far side.
So it's gonna end now.
And that is the end of the first half. So overall,
Over.
the first half for Mountain Vista did not go as expected.
No, I feel like they're really rusty. They're really nervous. They seem to not realize not realize that they have the capabilities to capitalize those chances, and Heritage has been taking advantage of what they can. They don't seem to have the capabilities that Vista has. They don't seem to have the speed that they have, but they seem to have the control.
Yeah, I agree. I think Mountain Vista definitely a little disappointed this half. I think T's probably going to give him a decent halftime speech. And we'll see what they come out in the second half with.
Alrighty, and we'll leave you for a little bit. We're gonna take a break. Alrighty, welcome back, y'all. Uh,
Y-
uh,
You're going on south on me, Yvonne, with y'all. Okay, I wasn't expecting that at all.
now our girls seem to be getting back. Do you expect any changes at all?
The only thing I expect to change is probably T's mindset towards the game. I think she'll be up a little more. I think she'll be talking to the girls a little more.
That's what I would expect.
But other than that, I don't know what else you can really change. I think they obviously want to keep possession of the ball more, but Heritage has done a really nice job of keeping the ball away from Mountain Vista and getting their own opportunities to score goals. And Heritage, I think, is coming out a lot stronger and playing a lot better than we expected them to.
Every time T goes, he gives her last cheers on her team. She always says it's about what it's not about what they do, it's about what we do, and that's I think the mantra she's gonna keep during this game and throughout the season. Um, it's gonna be really important to for Vista to keep going with the game.
Yeah, I
And
agree. I think I think Vista needs to come out here with the same mindset. But if they're gonna change their mindset, it's got to be more aggressive.
side note, Kylie Love seems to be gearing up. Am I mistaken, or is that Kylie Love? I
That
think
is
it's Kylie
Kylie
Love.
Love. It looks like T will be splitting the keepers tonight. Kylie Love is going to get the second half start, and she will be goaltending that right side goal. So yeah, that does look like Kylie Love, and it is. Number one, Kylie Love is walking out onto the field to play keeper for the first time this year.
And it's kind of surprising because she she was complaining that she was a little bit hurt, and I don't know. I hope she does well for the good of the team, and I expect that her health is in great condition.
Yeah, I hope she comes out and is that another vocal body back on that defensive side. I think she can definitely help Jalen and Caitlin Sager and those girls back there.
Because ultimately the keeper is is the leader of the defense.
Indeed. Whatever the keeper says goes. She's in charge.
So we seem to be getting that going on with the same team. With
Yeah, a little different than the start of the first half. Savannah Mills is in there on this close side. It looks like Katie Harris, Shay Jones. It looks like Barrett Brookfield. No, that is not Barrett Brookfield. My bad. That is Ryan McCabe on that far side. Looks like AJ Stevens, Jalen Hendren, Van Cleef, and Romero on the defensive line. And the midfielders are Macy Paulson, and it appears the other midfielder would be Kate Albee.
I am surprised. I am interested to see what AJ Stevens can do. She's another one of those players that I'm telling you is very explosive, and she's very passionate about what she does every time. Uh, she's very outspoken, and let's see what she does on the pitch.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this second half goes. I'm very excited to watch it. And we are off. As the time goes, Heritage is looking to start something quick, but Vista's defense says no. Mills looking for McCabe. McCabe just didn't want the ball there, it looked like. Here goes Romero. Romero's going to look up for Katie Harris. It's deflected. Katie Harris does end up with the ball. Oh, a little behind Mills. If she had hit her in stride, Mills would have been gone. Oh, and Mills is unable to control that one.
Those little mistakes are important. Those little plays, and also those little plays are gonna be vital to get some attack going. Uh, or Vista has always depended on their wings ever since
That is Mountain Vista's ball. Good.
ever since we've had those type of players like Savannah Mills and Jamie Sabaget.
Yeah, I agree. I think Van Cleef with the ball now. I think those little mistakes, not hitting Savannah Mills in stride, Savannah Mills not being able to control the ball, those little things are going to probably add up, and hopefully they don't cost Mountain Vista the game, but they definitely will make it harder for them to score some goals.
I really hope they can up their game and get some opportunities going and get us a little excited. We've been quite quiet. Shockley, I want to get my throat going.
Yeah, I agree. I think nothing could spark either one of these teams more than a goal. And I think both teams that could put the dagger in the other team's heart for sure. See what Heritage can do here as they try and get something going. As they take it up the flank. Heritage looking for a cross. Oh, AJ Stevens comes in hard.
You're gonna see a lot from her.
I mean, that's the basketball player coming out of AJ Stevens right there, but you got to know, I think that could have easily been called a free kick.
And there's no difference between the basketball player AJ Stevens and the soccer player AJ Stevens. She's passionate in every single sport. She's and they're gonna have to. T is asking to have players on each post to defend.
They're going to redo that corner. It looked like the ball was just outside. Or the linesman had some issue with it, so we'll let Ellie Fayer kick this one again. We'll see if she goes short again, but I would bet she goes a little deeper into the box trying to get ahead on the ball. Fayer lines up. Big boot to the middle. It's going to be short. AJ Stevens tries to clear it. Barrett Brookfield. Oh, that's just a poor kick. It'll be easily kept by Kylie Love.
Had the right placement been right, that would have been really important for Vista.
Agreed. And, there's another little mistake by Heritage. I mean, that could be the best opportunity they get all night. And they could not capitalize. And here goes Katie Harris trying to get up the field. She's got good speed. Katie Harris looking to the middle. Finds Barrett Brookfield, who's unable to keep the ball down. Shay Jones with the shot.
Ooh,
oh, good
with
save.
That save.
Oh, I was feeling that one right there, Yvonne. That looked really good. The only thing that would have been better is if Barrett Brookfield were able to have controlled that initial pass. I'm sure she would have had a better shot than Jones did, but still a great shot by Jones and an even better save by the keeper.
I feel like that's the first time we see the keeper from Heritage make a save like that.
Make a save, yeah. Really, both keepers. We saw Bailey Baker in the first half get some rollers to her, but that was really the first save by either keeper. And here comes Barrett Brookfield charging into the box, doesn't get the ball.
We've seen that throughout the game for Barrett Brookfield. She's one of those players that wants to get a goal. She wants to be one of those players that T looks at and puts her on the pitch.
Mountain Vista is going to have a throw in here down in the zone. Looks for Barrett. Barrett trying to find Jones. Jones unable to come up and get that. Can McCabe get the ball? No, AJ Stevens does, though. Can Stevens put something on goal? Oh, it's a little high. 3 points, right, Yvonne? Field goal?
Hell yeah, it's in. AJ Stevens, one of those players that can shoot also, which is really important to have.
Yeah, you saw right there. She has a good leg. Right down the middle, unfortunately. If that was put more in the corner or more off the side of the net, it would have been a much better shot. But, that's what T probably wants. She probably wants her defensemen to take shots from 30, 40 yards out and see what they can do with it.
I expect the midfield to be a little more explosive. You have a lot of players that are really fast on the wings, and now with AJ Stevens being stepping to the midfield and then also to defense, she's gonna be quite important.
Shay Jones on that far side trying to get something going. Barrett Brookfield's going to get the ball for the throw-in. Finds Katie Harris quick. Katie Harris looking for McCabe up the middle, but Paulson's going to end up with it. Wouldn't mind have seen Paulson take a shot there. I'm sure she's got a fantastic leg. I mean, she wouldn't be in the midfield position if she didn't. Here goes Brookfield on that far side. Brookfield's going to streak. Centering pass. Just not quite there.
That's going to be a goal kick for Heritage.
Yeah, you like to see those passes come a little, obviously not go out of bounds, but you'd like to see those go right across that top line of the first box, the keeper's box, and man, that could have been dangerous for Vista for sure.
You know what I really like to see? I like to see our midfielders or anyone, just anyone see. I like to see them be daring and take a shot. Just take a shot. Why not? Rip it and expect something out of it.
Yeah, I think both teams need to be that way as this second half continues to tick on. I think both teams just need to get into the mindset of, if I've got an open shot, who cares if I'm 20, 30, 40 yards out? I got an open shot. I'm going to try and put this on net and make the keeper make a save.
They have a lot of space. Mountain Vista has a lot of space right now.
Yeah, they're trying to play the whole field, spread Heritage out, because when Heritage is tight, they're just swallowing up the ball quick. Stevens looking for Harris, blows it right on by her, and that should be an easy pickup for the keeper.
2 3 seconds that you keep the ball longer, it's gonna be really tough for Vista. And very dangerous because these Heritage girls seem to be quick on the counter.
See if Mountain Vista can keep the ball. I like seeing this ball in the left half for sure. It means Mountain Vista's keeping the pressure on, not letting Heritage get too much. And key thing, they're keeping possession too. McCabe back to Stevens. Stevens looking for someone. Finds Jones in the middle of the field. Jones has Brookfield on that right side.
Ooh.
She was trying to feed Katie Harris up the middle. Oh, Brookfield gets tripped up. They're going to call that. That's a good call.
That's gonna be an interesting free kick for Vista.
We'll see who takes this. If it were me, if it were you, Yvonne, who would you have take this shot? Would it?
Well, was she Jalen Hender lining up? Oh, usually defenders have always that feet. I don't know how or why, but always center backs have that foot, I should say, to just kick it.
I think Jalen needs to take a shot here. I mean, she's only 34 yards out. I think she needs to definitely put this one on goal.
She's in great position.
She is, and Jalen's gonna line up.
Oh!
Crossbar! Shay Jones was there, and Mountain Vista just can't put it in. What a beautiful kick by Hendren, though.
That was probably the first time that we screamed the whole game.
I know, that was the most we've been excited. I mean, there's not much to be excited about, but that was very exciting. Here goes Savannah Mills up the side. She's going to try and center this one.
She can take it.
No! Center! It goes right out. McCabe!
No!
Oh, what a save! What a save by Heritage's keeper. Unbelievable. Wow.
Now they have to keep that momentum going, okay?
Agreed.
And that's going to be really important with Savannah, AJ, Barrett, and Katie Harris. Oh, man, it's going to be really emotional game.
It looks like Heritage's keeper, when she made that save, probably fell and knocked the wind right out of her. Because that's what it looks like to me. It looks like she just got that wind knocked right out of her. And due to this, we do have to stop the clock.
This seems like a great moment for Monte Vista to have a powwow, like they say, colloquially, and talk about what they can do better.
Yeah, I think this is a blessing in disguise for both teams, Heritage and Mountain Vista. Heritage, it gives them a breather from Mountain Vista's attack that's been going, and going all half. And Mountain Vista gives them a chance to kind of regroup and say, okay, we need to keep this up. We need to keep pressure on them. We need to keep making shots.
It's going to be a free kick for Heritage.
Yeah, it looks like it's just on a... Oh, it is a free kick. We'll see what they can do here. Ball's going to go all the way out. Shay Jones is going to cut it off. Looks like that ball snuck out, but it's what? It's going to be a Heritage throw. Oh, we're trying to get the clock rolling here. And we are going now. All right, clock's rolling again.
Now we might not seem that Shay Jones is very active attacking. She hasn't been that dangerous, but she's delivering. She's certainly getting the ball to their teammates, and she's been part of the product to help Mountain Vista.
Savannah Mills gets a shot off. I think she was trying just to get a foul there, give her team a free kick, but all in all, still a shot on goal. Easy save though for Heritage. There's McCabe, who had that great shot, just could not find the back of the net. As a midfielder, what are you thinking after you make a shot for the corner and the keeper just jumps out of nowhere and saves it?
I will want to keep going. I will want my team to push forward and get as much numbers as we can, get as many numbers as we can, and get some spice going. get some fire going.
Yeah, I think that's what they want to do. I think they want to keep this pressure on for sure. Heritage has not had the ball at all like they did in that first half. And here's McCabe looking for Paulson. Paulson's going to control it in the middle. See what she can do here. She's got AJ and Mills. She looks for Mills. Mills is going to, tried to get it back up to McCabe, just not there. Wow, look at that stop by Paulson. Heritage getting a little momentum. Good move, but Jalen's keeping her ground. Great defense by Jalen. You just can't get by her, can you?
Jaylee is such a wall. She's really important,
And easy save for Kylev. That was dangerous, though.
that was dangerous.
AJ Stevens gave up that ball off a missed kick, and, there was a shot there by Fryer. Kylie Love with the boot. She definitely has a stronger leg than Bailey Baker.
Oh yeah, she seems to be far more. I don't want to say wild, but I'm gonna say it. She seems to be a little more wild. She goes at it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. She's a little more risk-taking.
Mhm.
She definitely goes for it. Goes for the for every save, every ball, and tries to get her team in the best position possible to score a goal.
Which it's part of the experience that she's had with these 4 years now in the varsity team.
Yeah, she's been a key role, especially for that goalkeeping side. They unfortunately missed her a little bit due to injury for the playoffs, but Bailey Baker stepped up and
Did an amazing job.
did amazing. Amazing's an understatement. Couldn't ask for more from her. Jamie Sawaget's coming in. Looks like Ryan McCabe's coming out.
Here's what I like to see, and I don't know if we've seen it so far, but I like to see up front. I like to see Paige Livingston, Jimmy Sawaget, and Savannah Mills, which I think they're by far the fastest players in our team. And I don't know, we could get something going with that.
Yeah, here's Barrett Brookfield trying to do something, just gets swallowed up. Katie Harris, like you said, Katie Harris, Jamie Sawaget, Barrett Brookfield, all four of them are up front. They're going to try and get something going. AJ with a good ball. Savannah's going to run it down, and she will. Good save by Savannah, just not much on that cross. Kind of almost wish she kind of stopped it, pivoted, and then
Exactly.
launched it, but
Here's the thing about Vista. They're going to have to go at it. They're going to want to go at it with everything they got, but they're going to have to be patient, keep the ball on their feet, and like that they could get more scoring opportunities.
here goes Jones. Jones finds Katie Harris. Katie Harris needs to give this to Mills. Mills gets it. Finds Sawaget. Sawaget with the move. Finds Harris. Oh, she saw a good lane, and Harris just was not on the same page there, unfortunately.
And if you see in that last sequence of attack, Heritage were defended with five defenders, which seems to be like they know what Vista can do. They seem to realize the danger that Vista.
Yeah, they definitely recognize the threat that Vista brings in, especially when they just subbed in Sawaget, who's quick, has great ball handling with her feet, and can put dangerous shots on net. Here's Katie Harris. Can Katie Harris get a shot? Oh, she cannot. Good defense there by Heritage as they swallow her up pretty good. AJ Stevens not able to poke that one away.
AJ Stevens is such a dynamic player. He's created a lot of the chances for Mountain Vista, or at least created opportunities to create chances. Which it's one of the things that T looks on these players, especially in that position.
It'll be a throw in for Mountain Vista down this far side. One of the key things is, can Mountain Vista capitalize from these moments? They've got the ball in Heritage territory for a good 4 or 5 minutes now. Can they do anything with it?
But here's the thing, though: they don't seem to have a lot of imagination.
Free kick for Mountain Vista. Savannah Mills is going to take it. What do you think Savannah does here? You think she shoots him for that back post? You think she puts it up for Katie Harris to head it in?
She definitely could, but I think she's gonna be a little more conservative and go for the head.
No, I think if it were me in Savannah's shoes, I would take this shot right here. I think I'd try and put it into either the near post or put it into that back corner. She's not though. She's gonna go.
Bad
It looked
cross.
like she was going for Shay Jones in the back there, just a little too strong.
I mean, definitely the wind was on her favor. The wind is flowing, and you could have gotten away with it.
Yeah, a little very disappointing there. I think Mills expects more out of herself as a senior, and I think she just missed that one a little bit. On the near side here, warming up, it looks like Katie DeRosier. She's gonna sub in pretty soon. And it also looks like Caitlin Sager is gonna come in. So Mountain Vista gonna switch up and try and get some new legs in for a defenseman and a midfield striker position. Heritage with a counterattack. The shot.
Ooh!
Kylie's gonna knock it wide, and it goes out of bounds. It goes out of bounds.
That was a danger. That shouldn't have been dangerous. But that was a mistake from Kylie Love, I think.
She needed to let that one go.
Yeah.
It was definitely gonna be wide, and I think I don't know if she just had her markings off, but luckily for Vista, it ended up as a goal kick. Because that could have been very dangerous if she had knocked more speed off of that. They could have come in and pounded that one in the back of the net.
And 17 minutes have passed. There hasn't been a lot of action, but that shot from both teams where they went to corner kicks, and there hasn't been a lot of action this game so far.
No, that was one of the more action-packed moments right there. Heritage not letting off the gas, though. Usually this defense is good about clearing. Heritage is going to try and line up for a shot. Cut off by Van Cleef. Van Cleef doing a nice job over there. The shot right to Love. Good save by Love.
Very effective Kylie Love. She's one of those. She just as much as Bailey Baker, you can trust her, and she was a huge factor for Martin Vista last year to go into playoffs the way they did.
Indeed, she definitely was. She put them on that good 3-4 game winning streak as they went into the playoffs to keep their momentum going and keep building and keep getting better every game. And one person who definitely does not get enough credit, or actually 4 girls who don't get enough credit, are the 4 girls on that back line: AJ Stevens, Jalen Hendren, Van Cleef, Sager, and Albee. Thank you. Those girls do not get enough credit. I mean, Van Cleef there, just amazing defense. There were 2 Heritage players. She was able to force a bad shot right to Love. They don't get enough credit for the work they do back there.
Based off of today, both defenses have created a deadlock that has been really hard to get through.
Sawagid, though, is going to maybe get an opportunity. Here's DeRosier. Oh, DeRosier trips over the ball. The ball's free. Sawagid's just not going to be able to get there. You kind of hoped DeRosier was going to put one out in front of her and get a good shot on net, but just not quite there for her. I agree, though. If I were assessing this game, it definitely means it's defense, 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 defense. We have not seen much offense be able to get through. And here goes Katie Harris. She has Albee on the side.
Goal! Katie Harris with that boot.
Oh, what a shot from Katie Harris. I mean, oh, man, what a beauty. Go ahead, Yvonne. Say it as loud as you can.
Goal! Shockley, greatest moment of the game so far. Katie Harris with that unexpected boot, and she's awoken the game a little bit, no?
Oh, yeah, she's definitely put a spark. You can see it as the girls jog back. She's put a spark in this Mountain Vista offense, and I think Mountain Vista is going to be able to keep building off of this. I think they're definitely going to be able to put another couple more shots on goal and maybe even put one in the back of the net.
That gives Coach T a breath.
Oh, definitely.
And the whole team a breath, because the circumstances were hard. Both teams were putting a lot of pressure with each other, and the defense have been quite important.
Caitlin Sager subbing in for Jalen Hendren. Jalen Hendren playing a great game on defense, getting a little breather.
First time for Jalen Hendren getting out of there.
Interesting play there by Katie Harris. As we saw previously, if it was Savannah Mills or if it was Macy Paulson, they kicked that out to that defender running up the flank, and that defender in this case was Kate Albee. But Katie Harris choosing not to, cutting into the middle of the field and taking a shot like we've been wanting them to do all game and putting it in the back of the net. Just beautiful play by Katie Harris.
That reminds me of the Joe Allen instinct. The only instinct that you saw the opportunity and you went for it, and that's what Katie did, and that was what made the difference in this specific play.
Yeah, I think the Joella instinct, as you put it, is definitely an important part of goal scoring. You just have to know when to pass, when to cut, and if you have an opportunity to shoot, wow, good save by Kylie Love because that thing was definitely gonna sneak in over her.
Yeah, it was. It didn't feel like a dangerous ball, but it definitely went down, went low, and it scared us a little bit.
You always think it's those hard drives into the corner that are the most dangerous, but something as simple as a little floater that could duck underneath could be just as dangerous. We saw that many times on the boys' side.
And the wind is playing a huge factor in those shots.
Here comes Fair with the corner. She's going to put it all the way in. Heritage trying to get something for themselves, trying to get a goal. The corner comes in. It's way too long. Barrett Brookfield just can't get out of the way. The shot blocked by Van Cleef. Sawagat and Van Cleef working together, trying to get that out. The shot, again, blocked by Van Cleef, and DeRosier is going to be able to clear it to Jones. Sorry, Brookfield. Here goes Brookfield. She's got Jones with her, and Mountain Vista is going to get a throw in at midfield. A little dangerous, but they stayed pretty content and stayed in their formation, I thought, for sure, and played great. Here comes Stevens back in for Albee.
The mentality is going to be really important in these last 20 minutes of the game. Heritage is gonna have to go to everything they got. They're gonna have to put everything, and Mantamita has to keep equilibrated. Keep the possession of the ball, keep the momentum going, and hopefully get to one or two more goals.
Here's something I'm excited for. Mills just came in, but not for DeRosier. Mills and DeRosier are going to be in on the field at the same time. That could be very dangerous for Heritage. I think those two are very fast on the sides. They've got great chemistry with the midfielders, and I think they can be very dangerous.
Absolutely, and it's gonna be something to look for throughout the whole game.
Definitely. For these last 19 minutes and 20 seconds. Sorry, our clock is not where it needs to be. I'm fixing that right now. Alright, and the clock should be running again. My bad, folks. Alright, we'll see what Mountain Vista can do as they just went under 20 minutes, just reached over 3/4 of the way through this match. What do you want to see from Mountain Vista as they close out this last quarter?
I want to keep seeing that explosiveness that they've had throughout the game. I want to keep seeing the spice they've given us. And I want to see more rips through the net. I want to see them testing the keeper. And I want to see more effort. That's what I want to see.
I want to see Mountain Vista utilize their wing players, Katie DeRosier and Savannah Mills. I think the speed of those two players, no defenseman can hang with them. And here goes Barrett Brookfield. She's got speed.
Ooh,
she's into the box. She's going to take a shot.
Who's there though?
Savannah's there. Brookfield with the shot. Oh, she needed to cross that over to Katie Harris, who was crashing hard. Man, what a bummer.
I feel like if Savannah Mills were to be a little more on the center, that would have been a great opportunity.
Definitely, for sure. And, I think that's what I was talking about. The speed of Mountain Vista compared to the speed of Heritage defense. I think we have the speed advantage. I think we need to utilize that speed advantage. And it was utilized very well there by Barrett Brookfield.
That's something that Dean knows. He has the elements to do that. And I think Montevista has played a very smart game. Kind of provoking Heritage a little bit. And, Montevista is smart with the possession of the ball.
Let's see if Heritage can. They're still trying to find that counter goal. Here goes Sawagat, though. Sawagat's got DeRosier. There's DeRosier. Can DeRosier find Brookfield?
Oh, she does.
Brookfield's got speed, but Heritage has more. That's not a bad run by Barrett Brookfield. If she comes away with that ball, she's got a great chance to put it in the back of the net.
And Katie DeRosier is going to look for
subs coming in. It's going to be Jones. Jones coming in for Barrett Brookfield. Barrett Brookfield being a freshman playing out of her mind right now, I think she's
not doing bad at all.
She's got the vision of a 4-year senior. And Jones just misses Mills. No! Misses DeRosier by just a hair.
Wonderful opportunity for Mountain Vista. I think Savannah could have made that with the first touch. I think Savannah could have taken that with the first touch.
I definitely think Mills could have definitely put that in the back of the net. Oh, but she had DeRosier wide open and just could not get her the ball. Just could not feed it to her.
You know, one of the one. This is one of the things that defines a soccer game. If you have that grid, you could make the difference. But she didn't. She wanted to share that ball with her.
Looks like it'll be a corner kick from Mountain Vista. It'll be Katie DeRosier taking the corner. They will definitely not be going short. They've got no one short, so they're going to try and put this in. My guess is they're going to either put it into Jones, Mills, or Sawagid.
Or she's gonna.
Going long. Oh, looking for Jones, just not there. Mills is going to try and chase it down and just won't be able to.
One of the things I liked about this game a lot is that it's been very focused on the wings, and that's where we've got most of the attacking position opportunities.
Yeah, and I think if we need to utilize those wings a lot more to get more opportunities. I think the speed on those wings are just insane, and we've got the touch, we've got the passes down. I think we just need to utilize those wings and push them up the field, get the pace going a little bit.
Two huge games next in the next week for Mountain Vista, with Columbine on Thursday, and Rock Canyon. Like I call it the derby, the derby of the Canyon Derby, right? Great shot there.
Good D by Heritage to clear that one out. Good shot by Mountain Vista. This is the Mountain Vista we're used to seeing. High tempo, high shots, right on goal. Sawagid with another shot on goal off the crossbar. It's Jones. It's in!
Goal! Jones.
Shay Jones with her second goal of the season puts Mountain Vista up 2-0. You just saw one of those had to go in. I mean, the 3-4 shots in a row, getting really close. One of those had to find its way in, right, Yvonne?
The positioning was very important right there. She didn't know it was going to go to her. She was in the right position at the right moment. Boom. Header.
Great work by Shay Jones. Hopefully that gets the jitters out for her for the rest of the season, and she's able to play like that, because the vision there was just perfect to find her way to the net and just know the ball was going to be right where it was.
Now Harriet is going to have to. It's going to be very dangerous. They're going to get a lot more physical. You're going to try to hurt our Monte Vista players.
Heritage is definitely going to try and make some more things happen. Here goes Shay Jones. She's got a break. Oh, that should be a card.
That's got to be a card. That's definitely going to be.
I don't think there are cards in high school, but if it were professional soccer, she was past the last line of defenseman. The defenseman took her out. Therefore, that is a red card and an ejection.
That is a red card.
Oh, it is.
That would have been a red card.
That's the right call. The last defenseman tripped her up.
Yeah.
Definitely the right call there. It's unfortunate for Heritage because, like you said, they were going to get more physical, and that's not how you want it to happen. But unfortunately, Heritage is going to have to play a man down, and for that player, a red card just is going to stick with her.
Great opportunity for Macy Paulson here. There's a unwritten rule that says that if you place the ball, you're gonna kick it, and she's gonna kick it, and that's a better opportunity. That's a great opportunity for Macy Paulson.
Hard walk of shame for a Heritage player right there. She looks very frustrated with herself. She can't be happy. Mountain Vista, though, opportunity to make it 3-0, scoring all 3 goals in the second half.
Could we repeat it last year, Shockley?
Could it be? It could be. Who knows? This would definitely be different than last year, though. Last year they scored a lot differently. They scored 2 in the first, 1 in the second. But Macy Paulson going to have a very, very clean angle.
Great distance there. She's going to take her time.
She's going to put this top right corner.
Macy Paulson. Fire!
Oh, good save.
Keeper!
Good save by the keeper. Well, I tell you, right corner. She was going for it. Great shot by Macy right there. You'd like to see that get in the back of the net, but you can't ask for more right there. Great save by the keeper. Set up her wall very well and was able to put a nice save on the ball.
And the reaction she had to have to get her hands on the goal, on the ball. Very important. That there's obviously gonna have to be a lot of modifications for Heritage. They're gonna have to go a lot more defensive. Maybe park the boss a little bit. Get maybe five players on the defense. Now at this point, with 13 minutes going into the game, left into the game, now it's not about how many goals you can score. It's about how many goals you get scored, and that's what Heritage mindset should be right now. Not to get that many goals scored. Heritage with possession, looking for an opportunity with the passing there. Not very clean passing.
Sorry. Yeah, not at all. I think Mountain Vista needs to keep the possession of the ball, wind down this clock, and they can pull off this win. See what DeRosier can do here.
Great
Trying to
ball.
find Katie Harris. Katie Harris is definitely going to get there.
She's gonna have to pause a little bit and see who's there.
Good move. She's trying. Oh, it's going to be. Should it be a corner? It is going to be a corner for Mountain Vista. Let's see what they can do here. It'll be DeRosier taking the corner for Mountain Vista. She's going to go all the way over and get that ball instead of taking one from the sideline. But we'll see what DeRosier can do here. Hopefully she can put a nice ball in the middle and Mountain Vista can add to their lead. Go short. AJ Stevens has an open shot.
Oh,
Stevens, no. Stevens needed to go down there and get the foul called for a PK.
I would have done that. What is the referee calling there?
Yellow card for Heritage. It'll be a Mountain Vista free kick. I didn't see what happened there. Did you, Yvonne?
I did not, but that's definitely a good opportunity for Vista again.
Yeah, something must have sparked the interest of our referee tonight, and I'm honestly not sure what it was.
Interesting remark here, but we have a woman referee. We don't see that a lot in Chasa.
In for Mountain Vista, number 3, Maya Winslow. And it looks like AJ Stevens is going to line up to take this one. You think she'll... I would guess best she puts it in the middle and doesn't take a shot here.
I think she will shot it. She's looking at it. She wants it. She's the type of player that will shoot.
She's got the leg for it for sure. We'll see if AJ Stevens takes a shot at the net, lines it up, shoots. Just a little high.
Ooh.
Not a bad shot. A little too much backspin and just drove it a little bit over.
This will be a great time for carriers to calm themselves, recollect themselves, and try to get at least some shot into the goal.
And here comes Heritage on the counter. You got to think that second goal by Jones has to be a relief for not only Mountain Vista but for Kylie Love. I mean,
absolutely.
The pressure's way off now. She started the half tied, 0-0. Nothing could go by her. Then it became 1-0. She could afford one mistake, and now that she can afford two, I think you'll see if need be, she'll take chances and make great saves.
Absolutely, she's one of those players that always wants to be remarkable, and she is remarkable.
Indeed, she's a very good player. Good play by Caitlin Sager though to come up and deny Heritage of that opportunity. It'll be a throw in for Heritage. Let's see what they can do over here on that far side. If you're Heritage, you've got just under 10 minutes left. You've got to start putting shots on net. They just haven't had those shots. Like if right now, shoot it. Just try and put something on net. Make Love make a mistake, but it's just not quite happening for Mountain Vista or for Heritage.
They don't seem to be brave at this point. They seem to be scared. They seem to be wanting to be conservative to park the bus a little bit, you know.
And that's definitely not the attitude they should have. I mean, Mountain Vista's up 2 and they cannot be conservative. Heritage is down 2, and if they're trying to be conservative, they're just going to allow more goals to go in. 2 Vista.
Great opportunity for
Shea
Jones.
Jones. Shea
Jones is
Jones
gonna
one
shoot.
on one.
Shea Jones is gonna
Chip,
shoot.
and it's
wow.
oh.
The top.
It's an interesting approach there. She wanted to go up and over the keeper instead of around her. I don't understand that one myself, but you know that's a great opportunity for Shea Jones, and she'll definitely want that one back on her foot. Swaggin and Hafner coming in for Mountain Vista. Jones and it would appear, if coaches get out of the way, we could see. But Chantel Hafner, the freshman, fresh legs. Maybe they'll try and get her a goal. That'd be crazy, huh? Freshman gets a goal in the second game.
Absolutely. That wouldn't be unheard of, but it would be absolutely a boost of confidence.
Ryan McCabe was the other player to come out, and as we are currently speaking, Paige Livingston is warming up on the field, and it looks like she will get ready to come in with just over 8 minutes left. We will see if Mountain Vista will be able to put this ball in the back of the net one more time, or if Heritage can spark a little comeback.
You know, if I were Montevista, if I were Macy Paulson, I will be a little risky and try to go for, why not, run down the field and try to shoot it, you know?
Yeah, I agree. I think
What do you have to lose?
I think all of Mountain Vista needs to just go for it from this point on. I mean, they really have nothing to lose. Up 2-0 against a team that looks defeated from up here, Heritage. I think if they want to rack up those stats, they just got to keep pressing for these next 7.5 minutes.
They also have to keep in mind that every single game counts. Every goal counts.
Maya Winslow finds Chantel Hafner. Chantel Hafner tries to give it back to Winslow. Is Winslow going to get there? Oh, that's a dangerous tackle by Winslow. The ball was going out, and
She fought for it, but she couldn't quite get it.
she's going to get a nice talking to from the ref just to kind of settle down. Don't do that again type of talk.
She's one of those nice players. Like she will never say anything back to the ref, and you know she's a very respectable person, Maya Winslow.
Agreed. Heritage with the goal kick. They got to try and get something sparked going. You know, one goal could lead to another, but they got to get that first one. It's very important. Chantel Hafner with the pressure and forces the bad pass as it'll trickle out of bounds. Mountain Vista's going to get the ball back. You know, this whole second half it seems that the ball has been on this left half of the 50, and Mountain Vista's just been pressing and pressing and pressing,
Yeah,
and Heritage can't come back.
that's been actually throughout the game, I think, and good for us, beneficial for us. And Montevista has been very effective on those opportunities.
More subs for Mountain Vista. It'll be Paige Livingston, Katie DeRosier, and Kate Albee coming into the game. Savannah Mills, Maya Winslow, and Katie Harris and Cassandra Romero coming out of the game. Cassandra Romero, the sophomore, playing most of this game on that defensive line. You got to wonder if they're just trying to get her conditioning or if she's going to be that starter come playoffs.
You know, we haven't mentioned it that much throughout the game, but she's been quite effective. She's delivered what she has to, and you could say she's had a satisfactory performance.
Kylie Love going to come up and grab that one to kill Heritage's chance of a quick goal, but you know, not a bad look for Heritage right there. Just a little out of their reach. Just a little out of their reach. Pressure by Hafner and Sawagid. Ultimately won by Albee down there. Albee's going to look for Livingston. Livingston back to Albee. And Van Cleef for the clear. Finds Hafner about midfield. Hafner's got speed. She's not going to get there, but she's going to apply some pressure along with Maya Winslow. Oh, and that ball's going to sneak out. Mountain Vista throwing.
With 4 minutes left into the game, if I were Montevista, just keep playing. I I would just do my game, do more passing game, more tiki taka, more you know, uh, desperate the rival.
Here's Savannah. Or sorry, Livingston. Livingston back to DeRosier. DeRosier to Hafner. Poked away. Stevens with the throw in. Oh, subs first. Barrett Brookfield's going to come in for Hafner. Freshman for freshman. Looks like those are the only two freshmen on this varsity team. They're the future of this program, and from what I've seen out of Barrett Brookfield and a little bit out of Hafner is they look good.
Absolutely. I think it's great shot there. No problem for the keeper. I think this has been a very dynamic team. They seemed a little bit rusty, like I mentioned earlier in the game. Um, great chance by
Barrett
Livingston.
Brookfield, the freshman. Oh, what a save! And Maya Winslow's not going to be able to get there. Great save by the keeper.
Was that Barrett or Paige Livingston?
That was Barrett Brookfield, 18. But we haven't given this keeper for Heritage enough credit. She's come up with now probably 4 saves.
Yeah, if it wasn't for her, it would be a little 4-0.
It would be a complete. Well, it is a blowout. It'd be an even bigger blowout right now if it wasn't for this keeper. She's having an amazing game, and these 2 goals really don't show the true skill she has.
I would not mind a third goal at all. I feel like they have the potential to do that at this point. Potential. Heritage seems lost. Heritage seems done with 10 players on the pitch.
Ooh. Oh, it'll be a Vista ball.
Contested play there.
Questionable. Questionable for sure. I think both players tripped over themselves, and I think the ref should have kept the play going. I think blowing the whistle was the big mistake she made there.
There was a game advantage there, ball advantage.
Exactly. So blowing that whistle is what caused that to be a controversial call. Van Cleef's gonna line up. I think she should go to Maya Winslow right here on this left side. She's gonna drill it through.
Thankfully, the referee's performance has not been detrimental for anybody.
Agreed.
And the referee has remained partial and fair, which is what we expect from every referee in every sport.
Yeah, I agree. I think we've seen many times over and over in every sport how performance by a referee can alter the game one way or the other. But tonight, I think the referees have made some poor decisions, but they haven't been extremely poor, like giving away penalty kicks or free kicks at the 20 yards out. So I think all in all, they've been a great crew tonight.
Probably the only controversial call and very fair call was that penalty. No, that red card for Heritage.
No, I don't think that was very controversial because the defender for Heritage got beat.
It was fair, but it's not very seen.
Right, that's correct. Red cards are very rarely seen especially in high school. I mean, they're very rarely seen in the pros, and in high school it's uncommon. That might be the only one we see all season.
Finishing there with Savannah and no, not Savannah. Paige Livingston and Jamie. Now we have to remark that these players have played with each other a lot throughout their life.
Yeah, all these girls have been playing their whole lives. I mean, I don't think you get to this level without playing your whole life and truly loving the game of soccer. And
they know each other. Players like Jamie Sawagan and Paige Livingston have played with each other for a long time.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely know each other well, and they definitely have a connection from playing 10, 12 years of the sport that they just love.
And we're nearing the end of the game with 15 seconds left. Truly a fantastic game for Monte Vista girls. Not truly spectacular. I wouldn't call it spectacular, but they delivered. They did what they had to do.
Yeah, I agree. I think, and as that ball trickles out, that'll be the end of that'll be the end of the game tonight.
And the end of our broadcast. Brian, thank you so much, and special shout out to our camera girl Hannah McLean. Thank you so much for stepping in, and thank you so much, Brian. It was fun.
Indeed, I'm glad Mountain Vista was able to pull this one off. I think we had a great game tonight. Both teams showed up with great defenses and great heart, and You know, it was a great game all in all, I think.
It was a great game. It was very dynamic, very balanced for Monte Vista. Uh, I think every line was able to control the game how they wanted to, and I think Coach she will be very satisfied with the result today.
Yeah, I think T's very satisfied. I think the girls should be fairly satisfied. I think they feel much better coming out of this game than they did the Grandview game.
Absolutely.
Well, that's all from us here at Mountain Vista Media. Thank you for tuning into our broadcast, and we'll see you next time.